Welcome in everybody, welcome. I making this video real quick just to give an update because I'm having some issues behind the scenes. We are at the final stages of getting these boxes out from the once annual sale, and UPS is not picking up the boxes. And I'm having all of this drama behind the scenes. So I wanted to give you all an update. And I hate that I have to use my platform this way. I wanted to give you all an update because the situation has been escalated. I wanted to thank all of you on Instagram because I took to Instagram and I took to Twitter first. The results on Instagram were a lot more swift. The ones on Twitter has been a little, kind of lackadaisical or whatnot. But I just wanted to give you all this update because I did do a quick video on Instagram letting you all know that I was going to come over here and do this video. So for those of you who are on my IG page, you know a little bit about what's going on, and I wanted to give some more context because I feel like this situation, and I'm waiting for the text notification squad to get their text as well, but I'm just going to continue to jump in and have the conversation because things are moving along very quickly. Welcome in everybody, welcome. All right. You all may notice that it's been months since I've really truly made videos about our topics, etc. And that's because I've been engulfed in getting these boxes out, getting the packages done. You know that the items are hand packaged, that the vitamin E is hand packaged, etc. You know the makeup is made in America, and everything is compiled. You know that we are in the middle of a pandemic, global supply chain shortages. You know that I am in New York where Omicron was running rampant and that all of my employees had tested positive for COVID. And because of I don't know what it is about me and whatnot, but I escaped that and was able to continue to work. You all have been on live. Let me know if you all have been on live with me when the UPS driver came early and then left without my boxes. If you've been on live with me when he's done that, let me know. Go ahead and put up a number one if you've actually been on a live broadcast with me. So, okay, there goes the text notification. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Tam Tam, did you order? Nonetheless, let's continue going forward, right? Let me see. I'm gonna look the the numbers as you all as the thing gains up. So nonetheless, because he was okay, so you all remember that day. So somebody said, okay, so Davina was on that live. Okay, wonderful. So you all remember. Wonderful, wonderful. So the UPS driver told me he doesn't do pickups after 4. He doesn't like coming after 4, etc., etc. That he prefers to do his pickups at 3:30. All of the other businesses have their boxes ready at 3:30. Why can't I, etc., etc.? And I'm like, well, the pack. I'm like, I work from 6 o'clock in the morning to be able to get these boxes out at 4. At 5. My ideal pickup time was 5. Okay, but he was coming at 3:30, so I was missing. And when he comes early, the boxes don't go out, right? So what I did is I changed my pickup time. I said, you know what? He doesn't like coming after 4 because I was wondering why he was coming so early all the time. He doesn't like coming after 4, so I changed my pickup time. And he still came early. And I said, well, you know what? You can go ahead. They're going to send somebody else to come at my pickup time, right? All right. So then he comes. So then the doorbell rings, right? At exactly the minimum time, right? So he comes and it's him again. And I'm like, oh my goodness, right? And he's like, yeah, they sent me back out. I told you I had to wait around here, this, that, and the other. So I closed my mouth. I just, all I care about is the boxes going out. So I was very submissive, closed my mouth. He didn't want to scan the boxes in front of me. And I allowed him to take the boxes without scanning them. something that I deeply regret, right? Because you know that the packages are very expensive. And if one is lost, who has to replace that? Me. I only so this was a vitamin E day. This was on January 5th. January 6th, right? He comes again early. And I'm like, look, I need. So at this point, he's hollering at me outside. This is not going to fly. He doesn't want to scan the boxes. And I tell him, I said, listen, I need you to scan these in front of me. Because, if it's not scanned into the system, and we remember, because I know this firsthand, because those ladies at the postal service, some of them women behind the counter had a glow, a familiar glow. You know what I'm saying? You can you see from the people who get my product and I post their pictures. You see what the glow looks like. It looks like this, where your skin is beaming. Some of them had a familiar glow. Meanwhile, packages had gone missing. Right? Oh, Alexia works for UPS. Alexia, I need to know how to get my case escalated to the highest level of escalation so that something like this never happens again, right? So then he's hollering at me outside so loud that the children inside can hear, that the neighbors can hear. He's hollering at me, talking about this isn't working out between us. I I thought this man was confused. I said, us. I said, sir, you and I don't have a relationship. I have a professional relationship with UPS. I pay for a service. I said, there is no us, that this isn't. I think he was confused about the hell is going on here. I said, no, sir. I said, we don't have a relationship. I said, I have a professional business relationship with UPS, of which I pay for a service. I said, they're not picking up these boxes as a favor to me. I pay for pickups. He's going on and on about all this and the other. And I had to tell him, I was like, look, when you were on vacation, the other drivers came here happy. I was happy to interact with them. This guy, he got some stuff going on in his life, right? Nonetheless, I posted on Instagram. Oh, let me just say this. Let me just add this. I'm sure you all noticed that I started making videos again, right? I put up a post on January 7th on Instagram. I was like, look, I'm just burnt out. And I was like, I can't, I was like, I'm taking a break from shipping. The truth of it is that I was afraid to come into contact with him. I am right now afraid of his anger. I'm afraid of what might happen. I'm afraid that I might have to get the police involved because this guy, I don't know what's going on with him, but I'm afraid to interact. I'm afraid of his anger, right? So nonetheless, I took a break from shipping and I had to start doing videos again. I love making videos and interacting with you all, helping people with self-love lesson, that feeds my soul. I was getting burnt out dealing with this because, like, look, you understand that there's supply chain shortages and issues. I showed you all when I received the vitamin E boxes, right? That these, where's that? Do I have I have one up here. Remember, I showed you all that I paid for these and this falls out. They're all loose. I'm in the process of having to go back and forth with trying to get those redone. They apparently weren't able to get redone in time for this sale. There are issues that I had to deal with sourcing the stuff, creating all of the colors, getting everything together. There were issues where I didn't even have enough time to get my logo placed on the lipsticks, etc. There's a lot of different issues that I had to deal with for months in order to be able to get these products out the door. The very last component, the very last component is the pickup. That's the easy part. Everything else from when, because remember, we started this in June. In order to get the stuff ready for a Christmas sale, we had to start in June. There's a lot of issues and a lot of things as a business owner that I have to deal with to be able to get all of these items inside of boxes, packed up, packaged, and ready to go. The final component is the pickup. That's it. I don't know. Pitney Bowes does pickups and deliveries. Hey, Chris, long time no see. You've been gone, right? So nonetheless, right? So Alexi, the person who says she works for UPS, can you send me a message on my website, tanyatko.com? Click on contact, send me a message, and let's continue going forward. Angela, you're the Angela that I spoke to yesterday about your box. Well, your box is still here, honey. It's still here. And I went and I gave everybody who ordered a makeup pack, I've given you all in this batch, I've given you all free vintage mirrors from TKO Skin. So these are the vintage mirrors, right? And anybody who gets a vintage mirror, please know that these are mirrors from when TKO Skin was around. So the information on the back is invalid. And apparently the glue has dried up on the inside because they are vintage. And some of the mirror glasses are coming out. So if you have any type of glue that you can put yours back together at home, please do that because I'm going to have to get mine together, right? But nonetheless, right? Nonetheless, so I had to take a break while I was just creating these boxes. I decided to do a huge batch of 30 makeup boxes. I didn't put up a picture of it, but it was quite impressive. I'm telling you. 30 makeup boxes behind the scenes. I'm going to find a picture for you all right now, right? All right. So, let me see if I can get oh, this this is how it looked to get 30 boxes all made up, and I did all of them. It was like an assembly line. I'm telling you, look, it was like an assembly line. Like it was impressive. So it takes a lot to get everything all packaged and wrapped up. So I just spent 4 days just doing all of that, right? I don't even know how to file a corporate complaint. I don't know how to file one of those, right? All right. So nonetheless, right? No one came to pick up the boxes Friday. No one came to pick them up yesterday. I was on the phone with them all day yesterday, back and forth on the phone all day, trying to get the boxes picked up. When finally, no one came. So then I put a post up on Twitter and Instagram last night that no one came to get the boxes, right? Then, because of the complaint that I filed, I got contacted by the facility. The facility apologized. She had me on speakerphone and I could hear, people talking in the background. I don't know if the driver was one of the people who was listening. I don't know what was going on, but I was on speakerphone. She said that she would not send that particular driver out to my house to pick up the boxes. This was at 10 o'clock this morning. I waited and waited and waited and waited for someone to come. But then I wanted to do a video on that preacher who spit and was anointing that man all over his face with his gargantuous, the spit from the garganta, that spit, the phlegm from in there. I wanted to do a video on that. So I said, you know what? Let me jump into the shower real quick. As soon as I jump in the shower, I have to wash my hair so I can flatten it back down and all of that. As soon as I get in the shower, my father is like, UPS guy is here. So I'm like, Dad, just have him scan the boxes. The guy is angry, right? My father said the guy showed up visibly angry, blocked my father into the driveway because my father was on his way out. The guy gets into a confrontation with my father. He refuses to come inside to scan the boxes, even though they are right by the door. As soon as you open the door, the boxes are right there, ready to go out. This is a picture. I'll show you a picture of the boxes. Ready. They're ready to go out. There are 30 boxes, right? This is a picture of all of the boxes by the door, right? They're big boxes, 12 by 10 by 6, most of them. And they weigh 7 pounds each. There's 25 makeup packs, and then there's some earrings and stuff like that. I have to wait to do a vitamin E batch. So if I was supposed to do my vitamin E batch today, but no vitamin E batch is done today. So now another day down the tubes. So then he's demanding that I come out and bring the boxes out into the cold that they should have already been outside from Friday. We're going to leave hundreds of dollars worth of product, hundreds of pounds. So now I'm wet. I'm in the shower. My hair is wet. I'm just getting out the shower. My father is like, and my father's a very jokey guy. So my father is like, this guy, he was like, they sent the same guy here and he showed up already angry, right? And I'm like, why would they send the same guy here after I had to make a complaint about him not picking up the boxes? They send the same guy here, right? Demanding that I carry hundreds of pounds worth of product out into the cold. And I'm wet from the shower here, wet, all of that. We missed the pickup. And I posted on social media again about this situation and asking for you all to tag them so that we can get this escalated. So thank you to all of the people who added UPS. And if you're on Twitter, please add UPS on this until this situation is resolved, right? When my father came in, I could see my father was, affected by this. And he said, you know what? I think you should switch to FedEx. This is what he said to me. My level-headed, very jokey father. He said, I think you should switch to FedEx. And I was like, the labels are already made. I already have this relationship with UPS. To switch now at this point, I'd have to refund all of these labels and then work on, and it takes like 2 weeks to be able to get an account integrated and all of this other stuff, right? Nonetheless, I just wanted to give you all an update, right? Because I am afraid to come into contact with this UPS driver's anger. I'm afraid. And I shouldn't have to be afraid of all the places that I should go and have to navigate, of which I could feel fear. Getting a UPS pickup is not one of the places that I should feel fear. I shouldn't feel fear to get a UPS pickup. I shouldn't be afraid of a man coming to my door with his anger or whatever's going on in his life. I shouldn't be afraid. As a woman, I should not be afraid of my UPS driver's anger. I shouldn't. And Kimberly is saying, we didn't used to behave like this when I used to deliver at FedEx. You know what? I actually, with FedEx, I've never had issues like this with FedEx. I believe that FedEx drivers, some of them own their trucks and their routes and stuff like that. So it's a different level of ownership and entrepreneurship at FedEx. So I haven't had issues like this at FedEx. In fact, my FedEx dude is this mousy little white guy who comes rain or shine, cold or whatever, and he's always pleasant, and he will even call you on the phone. Like, I guess the numbers are on the label or whatever. He call you on the phone and be like, I just wanted to let you know that I'm out here, and I got your box. I know that sometimes you all don't hear the doorbell, and I'm out here, so I wanted to let you all know. Right? But we installed a different doorbell now, so it rings all throughout the house. But nonetheless, Erica says, call the head branch manager. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to call the head branch manager. Um, I don't know how to do that. If there's somebody here who knows how to get in touch or how to escalate a complaint. Journey says, I have ordered all of your products, so to know that you're going through that is sad. I've been keeping this to myself and just dealing with this behind the scenes. I didn't create a complaint about the driver until today, even though when he was hollering at me was January 6th, because it's not up to me. It's not about the driver. I don't care to I don't care to create a complaint about the driver. All I care about is my boxes being picked up. But when you get into a confrontation with my father in the driveway, when the children in the house have to hear you hollering at me, this is problematic. This is problematic. So after he got into the confrontation with my father, my very laid back, very jokey father, and my father comes in and is, is distressed. At that point, I knew that I had to create a complaint. It just, and the thing is, I don't want to be embroiled in this. I want to create. Lisa says, "Honey, UPS has changed so much. Switch to FedEx." She says, "Please use FedEx. They are more responsive, and they are still issues, but better customer service." Oh, it went by too quickly. I couldn't see it. Okay. All right. All right. So nonetheless, yes. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm making a video now just letting people know that the boxes are late. Yeah. Okay. So, all right then. So, I just wanted to let you all know that I am going to be I don't even know what to do because it's like if I have enough time in the early part of the day, I'll create a video and then, and then I will get back to the boxes, but there's a certain time frame in which I have to be able to create a video. UPS chucked your box in your yard over your fence. Well, you know what? I only created 100 makeup packs. Um because the products are expensive. $2,000 worth of products in a box for $500. And so I only because I paid for the products up front because I paid to have the products created and I paid the lab and all this other stuff in order to be able to create. I created a finite amount. I created 100. Like somebody wrote to me today and she was like asking for me to donate a lipstick to her and I said, "Honey, I created 100 packs. That is it." And then UPS damaged some people's items. UPS damaged some of the pressed powders. Like one person sent me this. Where's the pressed powder? This right here, this beautiful, beautiful pressed powder right here that feels so silky and fine on your face. A person sent me a picture of this all damaged and crumbled up. And then another thing that they broke up was this. I don't know what it is that they did to the bottom of the box, but the another person sent me this. Now this is already cushioned. All of the boxes are cushioned and they're inside of the packs. And then this beat so badly or kicked so hard that the things inside here were all broken up. And I'm like, what? And so it's like, but I only had 100 of them. So it's like I can file the whatchamacallit, but I don't have any more. I only made 100, which I realize is a mistake. If I ever do this again, I will do like 103, 105, etc. Call the corporate office and ask for the district manager. Let me see what you all are saying. UPS guy in my area acts disgruntled. You were doing business with them and you deserve to be respected. UPS needs to get it right. If he doesn't want his job, he shouldn't be there. That's true. Yes, exactly. All right. Deborah, your makeup was broken. This makes me so angry. angry. This makes me so angry. Deborah, please write to me. Send me a message. Send me a message. This makes me so angry. This makes me so angry because the items are so dear and so precious, and there were only 100. That's it. There are no more. So it's like I can file a claim, but I don't have any more. I don't have any more. This is very upsetting because, yeah, this Deborah, write to me. Anybody who has broken product, please take a picture of it and contact me. Um, I have to take the time. I'm going to dedicate a day to just sit down and do these complaints because this is unbelievable. The thing that upsets me about this the most is that there is no more. If they lose your box, you are out. You don't get another one because there are no more. Because there are no more. So it's like, and then how do we calculate the cost, right? How do we calculate the cost? Because it's $2,000 worth of makeup. So do they reimburse? Who do they reimburse? Because I paid for this. I'm sorry, this is upsetting. This is upsetting because there are no more. If they lose it, there are only 100 sets of brushes. The makeup had to be made in bulk so that because the colors are specific to us, the makeup brushes were created for us, handmade. If they lose that or steal it or whatever, there is no more. That's it. That's it. And in order to get more, we have to order in bulk again. And people were already complaining about the price. Oh, 500 was a lot, et cetera, et cetera. So what do we do? How do I get more? How do we get more? I don't know how to solve this because I don't know how to solve this. So UPS will pay for it. I have to yeah, but see, this is the issue. This is the issue because I didn't charge people retail price. I didn't charge them retail price. So when I ordered in bulk, I was able to give you all the discount because I ordered in bulk and most people's items I paid for myself. Most people's items. There's 68 pieces in each box and people only pay $500 for it. So, do they then reimburse me for the cost that it costs to buy it in bulk? But if I wanted to get another one, I'm not going to get. How do you know what I mean? So let's say a thing costs $100 when you buy one, right? But if you buy it in bulk, you're able to get it for 75. But if I needed to rebuy it, I would need to. So when it comes to the makeup pack is $2,000 worth of makeup, right? Of which I sold it to you all at $500. So if they damage an item like this right here, this is $40, right? If I buy it in bulk and I get this in bulk at 35 or let's say $30, right? But if I wanted to buy one, it would cost 45 or 100 to get one done. Because when I ordered these bags, I paid like $60 for one bag because they made one bag for me. So I paid like $60 for it. This is this is the truth of retail. I paid to get the sample with my all of this. I paid $60. So if I wanted to get another one, but I'm only charging people $19.99 for this. If they lose the bag and it cost me $60 for one, and they reimburse me for the $19, how do I get another bag for a person if it costs $60 for one? Anyway, listen. On that note, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. People are stealing from cargo containers. It was on the news. This is what I'm saying. Somebody just bought a raffle ticket. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't even know how you got to the raffle page. That raffle is long over. I made an order on December 23rd. My order hasn't been processed, so I don't know if the product is available or not. Keep your head. Cashmere. If you, I need everybody to go to the Instagram page to look at the dates for which I'm shipping. Right now, I'm shipping for makeup packs. I believe we're in the middle of December on makeup packs. But cash, I can check. Cashmere. Let's see. I don't have any orders from a person named Cashmere. Cashmere. There's no orders from anyone named Cashmere. I'm sorry. I mean, I know you all have your different names online, but you talking to me about your order, but you don't have your real name here. You're going to have to oh, Davita, did they find your book? This is what I'm saying. They lost Davita's book. It had a personal and from the heart inscription in there, and that from me in there. Davita, did they find your book? Chris is saying that Chris is the mayor of New York, and that all I have to do is contact Chris. Chris, why don't you contact me, Tanya TKO? Click on TanyaTKO.com. Click on contact, and we can yes. So they're stealing from cargo containers. This is you see what I'm saying? This is unbelievable. This is what I'm saying. If Davita's package, if her book had not been scanned in and they lost it, no one would be liable. Davita, my business number is 323-488-3149. You know my business number. You had it saved when you used to call in, but then one day you just stopped calling. You disappeared, and now we're supposed to think that you are mm mm mm. Look, look, Chris. I don't know what to say. Listen, this is too much. All right. So, anything else? So, Davida, they never found your book. Hold on. Let me. Davida, I need you to contact me. I'm looking at your tracking number right here. Let me go to ups.com. This is unbelievable. Let me track your thing. Information not available. It says claim approved. So, Davida, are they reimbursing you? Because it says claim approved. So I need you to let me know if they're reimbursing you and you're going to buy the book again. Deborah saying, is my book being sent separately? Deborah? Charisse. Let's look up Charisse. That name looks familiar. Have we been, I think we've spoken already. Don't harass me about your products, Charisse Deborah. Don't harass me because let me look up Charisse. Let me look up Charisse. Charisse Simmons. Let's see. All right. Charisse Simmons, I see. It looks like Deborah. It says you ordered 9 items. Deborah, wait, Deborah Simmons? it looks like there's a few different things. There's a makeup pack that was ordered on 12/23, a vitamin E, vegan glue. So let me just tell you all this. If you ordered the makeup packs, I only have 10 more left to go out. So you're going to be in the next batch. And then it says Deborah Deborah ordered Deborah, why what is this? Deborah, how many makeup packs did you buy? It looks like there was an order on 11/17. That order went out. Um, so your order on 11/17 went out. And then it looks like Sharice Simmons, but Sharice is in a different area. Deborah is in Baton Rouge. And Sharice is in New Jersey. New Jersey. And then also there's another Deborah order. Deborah, what in the world? What Deborah? There's two Deborah Simmons in here. Both are in Baton Rouge. What is going on? All right. So, Davita, you filed a claim. I don't know what's okay. So, let's see. So, let me click on your order. It says here, oh, you know what? Your order almost went out yesterday. Your order almost went out yesterday, but um it was the vitamin E held your order up because I have to do the vitamin E. So yeah, that's how I know this name because I looked at it. I looked at it yesterday because I was going to print your label, but the vitamin E held up your order. Um, Deborah, there's three orders in here, one from Sharice and two from Deborah. So yeah, so your order got held up by the vitamin E because the vitamin E was supposed to be I need to create the vitamin E's. I was supposed to be creating them today, but I've been held up with all of this foolishness. So Rachel, did you get your box yet? Rachel is one of the winners. Did you get your box? Or is your box in this thing right here? No, 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 because you got the vitamin E. You won the vitamin E, so yours went out already. Did you get yours? It's not a snowstorm that's delaying things. It's not a snowstorm. It's issues with UPS not picking up. And you see, we've been on here for 40 minutes, no pickup, no call, no nothing. It's already 2:40 p.m. So let's see. Hey, Paula, Paula is the last makeup pack order. So you are going to be among the last to go out. So, and actually, they're going out in the next batch. I need to do vitamin E's. And then over this weekend, I'm going to work on the makeup packs. And then everything will be out by next week. So I'm excited about that. I'm very happy that we are coming to the close of this shipping season. It was a lot of stress to get all of this done. But Deborah, yes, I see your order here. I see one. Deborah, I see one has already gone out to you. Let me copy this and track this for you. So your first box was delivered December 30th. I submitted my number on your page, Tanya. Okay. Let me go to my thing. Let me look it up. Okay, Chris, but you say you're going to help me because you're the next mayor of New York. I mean, if you said you worked at UPS, that would be something different. Daphne, your order is held up at the door right now. Your order is one of those. I saw yours. I wrote a little love on your invoice. I wrote a little love on your invoice. So here, let me check. What was I supposed to be checking? I forgot what I was supposed. Oh, I was supposed to be checking for Chris's message. Oh, you're gonna be the next governor? Okay, I hear you, but see, this doesn't give me much confidence. Okay, so I see a message from Chris. Chris wants me to call. All right, Chris. Oh, the gift certificate to the winners. Hold on. Let me. You know what? I've been meaning to do those. I've just been very inundated behind the scenes. There are two people who I need, Iffy and then somebody else. Iffy, who was the other winner? Was it you, L. Martin? Wait, L. No, L. I think I gave you yours. I think I put the. There are two. There's only two people left for the person. There was one person who won $50, right? Hold on. There's too many people talking to me at once. And then there was one person who won a $50 gift certificate. And then I don't even remember who won. And my paper from the thing is gone from New Year's night. Let's see. Was it Valerie? Oh my Lord. Hold on. All right. Okay. So listen. Lyric L. Martin, you're the $50 winner. Okay, so we have 50 and 20. Hold on. But L, I think your box is getting ready to go out. So if you want to add something to it, we have to do it now. Let me go to the thing. I'm sorry. And I was thinking about that the other day. I am the worst when it comes to that. Hold on. Let me see. I need to go to a particular tab. Give me 1 second, you all. Here we go. Here. I need L. Martin, I need your email address so I can, because this is going to be specific to you. Let me create add. And I'm going to create your coupon code. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, here, $50 gift certificate. Okay, but I need your no, Lyrical, I saw your box, but I think it's here because I think I saw it because the boxes are still being held up. Here, so I need your I'm gonna go to my email because I know I got an email from you. And I'm sorry, I am the worst when it comes to stuff like that. L. Martin, here you go. I am excited. I was able to attend your party. I may have two picked out. Okay, so you want the knockout earrings or small makeup bag. Here, let me create your gift certificate for you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Coupon amount 50 $50. Let's see. So the $50 is for product. It does not include shipping. It Let's see. I'm going to give you an expiration date of January 2023, okay? January 1st, 2023. Coupon expiry time doesn't matter. Let's see. 00. Okay. New user, auto-generated coupon, show on cart checkout, add when checked, this coupon will be visible on cart checked out page for everyone. No, this is only for one person. Usage restrictions, minimum spend, no minimum, maximum spend, no maximum, individual use, products, any product, allowed emails here. This is so it's going to be your L. Martin email address. Here. So let me add this. Here. So I'm going to email you back your coupon code. Copy. I'm going to email this back to you right now. And so now you're taken care of. All I have to do is get Iffy now. I'm sorry. Oh, Lisa Roxanne is in the house. And thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so here, I'm going to send that to you. That is your coupon code. I just sent that to you. Let me copy your email address and see if you are caught in this boondoggle that we're in right now. Copy. Give me 1 second, everyone, please. Let me paste L Martin. L Martin, Lord, you done bought up the shop. Let's see, L Martin. L Martin, you bought earrings already. And your earrings have a tracking number. And your makeup pack. Let me check your makeup pack and track this. Tracking. Ugh, escape. Paste. Track. The delivery date will be provided as soon as possible. Label created. Yes, so your makeup pack is in your makeup box is here. So if you want to add something to it, I can open up your box and put it in. So the size 80, the 80 size earrings are $50. You can also do a size of the 30 earrings plus a small makeup bag. So you have to let me know really quickly because um okay, so you have those. Okay, so you have to let me know because any moment these people can come. And I don't want to get into another confrontation if the box is not ready. And I'm like, wait a minute, but Lyrical needs her stuff. And he's like, give me the boxes. And, I just don't like, so we have to do this quickly. We have to do this quickly if we're going to do it. All right. They lost Davita's book with a special inscription from me to her. It's like, come on. All right, so that, and then now I have to get iffy. I have to get iffy. I have to get iffy. Like I have to get iffy. So I need iffy. I have no iffy in my inbox. Okay, iffy. IFY. Ugh, this took me to Google. I don't want to look on Google. IFY. Let's see. Um, Iffy did not write me. I need her email address. All right. Iffy was the other winner, right? Because she had gotten tipsy and she got an honorary winning thing, right? Here, let me create a thing for her. All right, so we have to get off of here so I can get your thing together. But the thing is, I see that the issue is I need you to go through the site because I need the inventory to be deducted. So can you go through the site and place your order because I need the inventory to be officially deducted. Otherwise, we're going to be so I need you to do it that way. And I need to get Iffy's coupon code together. This is so crazy. Anyway, I want to get off of here because I want to get these things inside the box. Lisa Roxanne, come forward, girl. What are we talking about right now? Lisa Roxanne, where's the picture of your earrings? I want to see them on you. Oh, you know what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? World Star Hip Hop posted my video on their page. World Star Hip Hop posted my video with Aquaman, Jason Momoa, right? And these people have descended upon my page with their toxicity. It's unbelievable. They honestly believe that it should be all right they don't want to have the conversation about inappropriate touch. They don't want to have the conversation about inappropriate touch. And some girls are like, "Oh, my father touched me like that. It's no big deal. That's what love looks like." And I'm like, "Oh, hmm, this is Let's see. Oh, I need to duplicate the coupon. All right, so I just duplicated the coupon and I just need to change the code for iffy and then just go to the page and hey, somebody just bought something and change the email address. All right, and then here, let me publish this. And I need to it says please include an at in the email address. Oh Lord. I did not. All right. Chris, I'm playing you. Who is playing you? You want me to call you on air right now? Fine, I'll call you on air right now. I thought I was going to call you afterwards, but if you want me to call you right now, I'll do that. Here. I'm Go ahead. I'm calling you right now.
I'm playing you. Who is playing you? Hello?
Yes,
You want me to call
hi.
you on
Chris
in right
Lord.
now? Wait, who?
Chris Lord.
Oh, hey.
Wait a minute, you
How
don't
you
even know your
doing?
name anymore?
No, I do. I just didn't expect you to be calling me right this very second. I'm a little delayed. Sorry, let me mute this. Sorry about that. Okay, listen. The number is 1-800.
Hold on, hold on, hold
Hello?
on. Hold on. I need to finish this coupon while I'm in it. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Because I need to I need to get this taken care of while I'm in it. Otherwise, because there's so many different things vying for our attention. So here, let me send this message to Iffy with her coupon code. All right. Here is your winning coupon code of $20, $20 at the shop. All right, here you go. All right, here you go. So I just sent that. So let me take you off of speakerphone and put you in my ear. All right, go ahead, Chris, now.
Okay. So I spoke to UPS. That's who you're having problems with, right? UPS?
Yes.
Okay, good. And I spoke to a lady by the name of Kaplan. She says she's a manager, and she says
Okay.
she will resolve everything for you.
Okay. All
And
right.
so she gave me a phone number to give to you, and all you have to do is dial extension, a certain extension as soon as you call the number.
Okay, so do you want to send this to me in email, the number, or do you want to, because if you give it to me now, other people will be able to have it on air because we are live right now.
Oh, okay.
You know
Well, I
what?
could. Is this a texting?
I'll take you off air for a moment and you can give me
Okay.
the number and extension, okay? So go ahead. You are currently off air. What's the number? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's 1-800 UPS. The UPS extensions, you mean pound four, because the UPS extensions are 5 digits.
4. Just try 04 and see what it does.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and that's how you speak to Kaplan.
Catherine or Caitlin, what are you saying?
I think it's Kaplan, like the study for GRE.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Kaplan. You didn't get the spelling
Yeah.
of the name? Kaplan?
I, well, I thought it was Kaplan, but just try it and see what happens. Okay, and
All
let me
right.
know if it doesn't work out. If it doesn't work out, then I'll get back on their case.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, and now you got my number, so you can call me anytime.
Didn't you try this already?
Try what?
Telling me to call you anytime?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. So I'm just gonna
You
do it again.
when you say call you anytime, you're talking about related to the UPS situation or something else.
Well, whatever you want it to be. If you want to call me about the UPS, you call me about the UPS. If you want to call me because I'm handsome, you can call me because I'm handsome. It's up to you.
You see how you see, yeah, and we already had this conversation about the
We
ladder.
did.
Uh-huh, you remember? And then after that you disappeared from the platform. Then now all of a
Right.
sudden
But you
you
know
come
what?
back
You're right.
again.
You're right. You're right.
Mm.
I'm a woman, but God is changing me into a man. So when I get changed, then you might want to check me out.
You still got a beaver.
Which one?
You still got a beaver.
What's that?
You
Is
a
that like
beaver?
the thing for the vagina?
You heard of bumping beavers before?
No, I haven't. But nah, I'm good. See, because God gonna hook me up. He gonna hook me up with everything. Trust me, because I got a special role on this earth in these last days. I know
Yeah,
it sounds crazy, but you're just gonna have to believe.
but you how are you going to get the XY chromosome needed to be able to combine to make two into three?
He's gonna fix me. He's gonna fix it. You know what? God was the one who allowed a virgin, right, to bear a child, so he could do other things, can he? I mean, he created us. Life begets life. Intelligent, the highest intelligent life creates a lower intelligent life.
So you feel that God is going to give you XY chromosomes and a working penis that has the building blocks of DNA to be able to copulate with a woman and create a child.
Not just a woman, many women, but yes. Only
So then you're going to
because we're in
become
the
a
end time.
hoe? You coming a hoe man too?
No, no, no,
Many
I'm not a hoe. I'm
women.
not a hoe.
You said you're
Many
going to
women.
be
Okay, listen.
copulating and creating children with many women. This sounds like you
I
a
have
hoe
to.
man.
And I mean, no, I'm not a hoe, but you have to understand, right? God is trying to build an army, right? An army of Jewish men. And he needs the right genes to do it. And my genes are special genes. I have angel slash human, you know, something going on with me like that.
Who else have you spoken to about this?
I've spoken to a lot of people about it. I tell everybody. It's just, I'm an open book.
Have
I'm an
you
open book.
spoken with a psychological professional about these thoughts?
Yes, I have. And they had to let me go because even though I am a little bit mentally different, I'm also a genius.
So the psychological professional let you go. When you say let you go, what do
Yes,
you mean?
they had to let me go because, yeah, you're right. I am mentally different.
When you say mentally
But,
different, what do you mean?
well, I talk to God and God talks to me, and not everybody always understands what the kind of communication we have. So I'm schizotypal is what it's called. And then besides that, I'm also I think it's called APSD or something like that, psychopath slash narcissistic. And I got depression, anxiety. You know, I have social anxiety. I can't really talk to people. And I'm running for governor, right? So that's a little crazy. But what I do is I drink liquor to talk to the people.
Hold on for a second. I need to get my DSM-5. Just one moment, okay? I'm going to be right
Okay.
back. Okay. So you said that you have APD, which is antisocial personality disorder, correct?
Right. Yes.
Okay, give me just one moment. Let me see where antisocial personality is in
And
this.
that's the polite way of saying I'm a psychopath.
Okay. Hold on for just some. I'm sorry, I was covering up the microphone with the book. Hold on, let me
No
find
problem.
antisocial personality disorder. Antisocial personality disorder 301.7. Okay, 301.7. I'm sorry, El Martin. I don't think your stuff is getting into your box today. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 301. Let's see. All right. So antisocial personality, let's see. Post-traumatic amnesia, differential diagnosis, dissociative amnesia. I think this might be, let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. 70. Oh my Lord. Okay. Specific. I don't think, hold on. Risk, okay. Associated features supporting diagnosis for, hold on. Bria is saying let her speak. Give me one moment. So I'm trying to find where antisocial personality disorder is in here. I think they have the
In the
book.
DSM.
Yes, yes.
Let me see
And
if
you
I can
also
find
said
it.
you're schizo. Wait, you have one?
But schizotypal is definitely in there because I've seen it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to go back to the index again and find the page because this was not the right page that I was on. Alcohol, Alzheimer's, AM, antidepressants, antisocial personality disorder, 461, 476. Okay, so I was on the wrong page. 461,
Oh, okay.
461. All right, I'm going to keep the index open. 461. Disruptive impulse control and conductive disorders. Um, let's see. Oppositional defiant disorder. Let's see. Associated features supporting. This is oppositional. Let me get into conduct disorder. But when you say that your psychological professional let you go, what do you mean by that?
Well, they were. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks um, for an outburst, an episode that I had, where I, you know, was
Where you
threatening
what?
people and. Hmm?
Okay, so you were threatening people.
Yeah, I was threatening people, but it was just a misunderstanding because what happened was that I went into a Western Union, and there was a guy from the street. I was in the Bronx at the time, and this guy came in to the Western Union and asked me for money, and I said, "Stay the fuck away from me." No, you know what I mean? So then he got angry with me because I cursed him right away or whatever, and then he went back outside and he was kind of like pacing back and forth. So I pretty much felt like, you know what I mean, like he was trying something with me, you know what I mean? And so I, eventually, kind of, I felt like I was being holed up in the Western Union because him and about two other guys kept pacing back and forth to try to threaten me. So then I took out my knife, letting them know, like, if you come near me, I'm not responsible for what the heck happens. You know what I mean? Like just stay your distance. You know what I mean? And do what you gotta do, or whatever. And so, what happened is that unfortunately, when I was in the Western Union, the employee, the sole employee there, felt threatened by the fact that he saw me take out the knife, but he couldn't see what I could see, right? Because I
So
was hanging out the door. And you know how
no one could see the people who were allegedly walking outside besides you.
no, that's not what I meant. No. What I meant is because the windows at the Western Union are so big and the glare from the light from it, and it's so bright in there, he could not see what I could see because I was hanging out the door. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't even see that they were there until I opened the door and was looking, and that's when I saw that they were pacing back and forth.
So you took out
So
your knife and you were talking to yourself in the Western Union.
you know what? If that's what you want to say, fine. In any case, I was trying to defend myself, plain and simple. But the Western Union employees got a little, nervous and called the police on me, which, he did the right
Okay.
thing because,
But then how did you
somebody was
end
going to
up on
get
a
hurt.
mandatory hold? How did you end up on a 5250?
What do you mean? What's that?
How did you end up in a facility holding you?
Oh. Well, because everyone knew I was crazy. Well, that it was just an episode. So, you know what I mean?
Which part was the
They
episode? You said you were defending yourself. Could people see the other people or not?
I believe they could, but now you're making me cast doubt in season. No. Yeah, I believe they could see the other people. There were three. Okay, here's the problem. By the time the police came, the other guys left. You see what I'm saying?
So
And so
did the person in Western Union ever see the person who came in, asked you for money that you said you cursed out? Did anybody else see that person?
he probably saw that person if he
Probably.
was looking. Yeah, if he was looking. But
Right.
the guy came in so quickly and then left. After that, because I
Mm-hmm.
was talking to a homeless guy in there who I had just given a $50 bill to, and I told him, look, go to McDonald's and go get us something to eat. You know what I mean? Because I wanted
Get
something to eat. And I
us
told him to
something.
go.
So you told the homeless guy to go get both of you something to eat, and you gave the homeless
Yeah, and I
guy
gave him a 20.
$50.
I gave him a
You
20 for
just
that.
said you
Well, I
gave
had
him
given him a
$50.
$50 bill. Huh?
You just said you gave him 50. Now you said it was a 20.
No. I gave him a 50 for his pocket, and then I gave him a 20 for the both of us. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So
yeah, no. I could see the people because I was hanging out the door. Nobody else could see the people because they were inside the Western Union, so it's a lot of glare, so they can't see through the windows.
let's
But then
let's
when the police,
let's
huh?
when the police came, they were already gone.
Right.
But you were
So
still
what
in
happened is,
there. Why didn't you leave when they left? Why were you still there with a
well,
knife?
what happened is that I got a little confused because I didn't understand because when the police came, they remember the Western Union employee called the police on me, not on the guys who were outside. See, I
Allegedly
was defending
outside.
myself against, huh?
Allegedly outside, but you're not really sure if they really were there or not.
I know they were. You just trying to play me.
No.
No, they were outside. They were outside. But thing about it is that by the time the police came, and now I became the subject, I got confused, and so and in my confusion, I was just saying I was babbling. I was saying crazy things,
Why
and it was an episode.
why were you still there in the Western Union after the other people who were holding you inside there left? You said they were pacing back and forth. That's why you had to get your knife. But then after they left,
Well,
why were you still in there? Because if you were still in there, the threat should have still been out the door so that when the police came, they would have seen the people that were threatening you. But the police came, they didn't see those people. You were still in the Western Union, but the threat was not outside the door. Why were you still there?
that's a good point. Well, I was. I guess I was. I don't know. I was just confused. That's all I can tell you. I was babbling. I was confused. What can I say? When you're confused, you say confusing things. You do confusing things. You know what I mean? I didn't realize what was going on until I was stressed. When you're in a high stress situation, right? And all of a sudden you just start imagining crazy things. It's like that PTSD. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden you're in another world. It's like the channel flipped. It's like somebody had a remote control and changed the channel, and I was just on another channel. And so there was nothing I could do to get back. That's why they had to put me in the hospital.
Did you ever get your McDonald's from this supposed homeless person you gave 50/20 to?
No, but he was very nice to me. He brought back the money. Also, the reason why I had sent him over to the McDonald's, I had sent him over to the McDonald's, but I was trying to protect him too because I didn't know if those guys were going to try to attack him. I didn't know what they were looking for. So
So
I was
what
also
was it about that homeless guy that made you give him 50/20, and the other one who
that's an
asked you for
interesting
money,
thing that you
you
asked.
told him to
Well,
get
what
the
happened
F
is
away from you?
yeah, you asked a very interesting question. Well, what happened is that we were on a train because I was coming up there, and he had to go to the bathroom. He's about to pee on the train. I said, "Bitch, don't pee on this train because I want other people to be able to come in and sit down and stuff like that." And I don't like it when homeless people they stink and doing nasty things on the MTA, okay, on the train. So I was telling him, stop that. You know what I mean? Other people need to come in
So
here.
the person
And
from the
so
so how did you get from the train to the Western Union?
I followed him. We started to become friends. We started to become good friends because what happened is that I gave him a $50 bill while he was on the train, And I told him, listen, man, the past is the past. Don't worry about it. I'm not mad at you. You know, because he almost peed on the train. He paid a little bit, but then after I had yelled at him, he went and peed between the trains. You see what I'm saying?
So, what was it that made you go to the Western Union in the first place? What business were you doing there?
I was following the homeless person who I just met, my new friend, who I'd given $50 to. And,
So,
you
the
know, I just
homeless
wanted to make
person
sure
was
he was
going to
okay.
Western Union?
Huh?
So, the homeless person was going to Western Union?
Yes. And let me tell you something. This homeless guy, he had me laughing. When he got there, he looked, you know, those coin machines? He went straight to the coin machine and found all these coins. But these are the other coins that when people put their money in, some of them might be foreign coins, some that don't really register with the Coinbase machine, I think it's called. So a lot of people will go there and just throw a whole bunch of coins in, and then some of those coins will get rejected. He was picking up all the rejected coins and looking at them. He had me laughing.
So,
I
yeah.
bet you he found a treasure. You know
So,
what I mean? Because a lot of people don't know. They probably have something.
question is, who is supporting you right now in terms of your psychological journey? Who's supporting you?
I do have a psychiatrist and a therapist, and yeah, I'm doing good. You know what I mean? I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy.
When was the
But
last time you spoke with your therapist?
just last week, yeah, I speak to my therapist and my psychiatrist once a week, both of them,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna speak to yeah,
Do you have a pharmacologist, someone who prescribes medication perhaps?
absolutely, and I do take my meds. hmm
Okay. All right.
So yeah,
And
I might have a mental difference from other people, but as long as I take my meds, right, and as long as I continue to go to my therapist, and as long as I continue to go to my psychiatrist, I will be fine.
okay. All right.
And then I also don't have, and the other thing I got to do is make sure I'm not stressed. So I just can't be in a, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how
Yeah.
to explain it.
Yeah.
I can judge that, right?
Yeah.
I can judge that. I just need to be
Question
protected.
question. Have you spoken with your therapist about this idea about your DNA changing into XY chromosomes and you
Now that one,
miraculously
no, I did
turning?
not.
I think you should talk with your therapist about this idea that your chromosomes are going to change and that you're going to grow a penis that's going to be working because God needs, the a few Jews to be able to spread their DNA far and wide. I think you should tell your therapist this.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Now that's part of the schizotypal side. So, and the therapist does know that I'm schizotypal, and I do tell my therapist as well as my psychiatrist that I'm schizotypal.
What does
So they know.
schizotypo mean? Are you saying you're schizophrenic?
No, well, it's similar. The only difference is I hear God's voice. So, like a lot of schizophrenic people will hear voices, but they don't, necessarily know who it is they're hearing from, or they might be hearing from like a person or a childhood friend or something like that. Whereas for me, I hear God's voice. That's what schizotypal refers to.
How are you for certain that the voice that you're hearing is the voice of God?
That's a good question. Well, because God shows me like evidences. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the thing about it is that when God speaks to me, a lot of people are not going to think that it's God. And the reason why is because I have a special relationship with God, right? Because the way that God communicates with me is just different than he communicates with other people. All right. See, I don't just hear him. I see him. Do you see what I'm saying? And so when I see him, I see his facial expressions. And so I get a different interpretation. All right. Than a lot of people
So
would
what is
get.
God's face looking like?
I mean, just like anybody's face, you know what I mean? Like he'll let me know if he says to me, Chris, turn left, right? Let's just say he says, Chris, turn left. You hear him, I hear him. He's telling Chris to go left. But then his facial expression may be one of, but I really want you to go right. See what I'm saying? So then what I'm doing is I know I heard him say go left, but I'm going to go right because his facial expression is telling me a different story.
And where are you seeing this face at?
It's in me. You know what I mean? Like it's in me. It's not necessarily like a person in front of me. You know what I mean? But it's just It's just in me, like I can sense the facial expression.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what type of messages are you receiving from the internal voice that you've interpreted as God?
Every kind of message. I mean, just everything with my life concerning winning, basically. Because I don't, I don't even care if people see me as morally right. I don't. In fact, I really would rather people see me as morally wrong. Uh, but I really want to win. That's the key. The key is not to necessarily be
Mm-hmm.
morally right, but to win
To win what?
whatever it is that I enjoy. Like, for instance, you said to me, about the hoe. You said, "Are you trying to be a hoe?" And I said, "No." But think of it this way: there was recently there was something I was watching. Oh, it was on the Wendy Williams show, and they had talked about a friend who said she was going to let her friend use her husband's sperm to bear a child. And so, but you see, with me is instead of just handing out my sperm, I'm gonna go through the process of having the sex with the women so that they could bear my seed. You understand? It doesn't make sense to me, right, to just give away sperm when I could just do the whole thing. I could just have sex and
Yeah,
enjoy it
see,
and then give away the sperm. You see what I'm saying?
one of the things that's a little concerning to me is that you say that you hear this voice from God and also see God's face. However, when the person approached you inside of the Western Union and asked for money, you said, "Get the F away from me." And I don't know if that is the way that God would respond. That's one thing that's a little bit concerning. How do you think God would respond if someone asked God for money?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I see and I hear God say one thing, but then I see his facial expression saying something different. But at that point, the thing about it too is that I didn't hear from God about that person. So, for example, I heard from God about the homeless person I met on the train, but I didn't hear nothing from God about that person who came in the Western Union.
Yeah,
So the thing about it is that,
okay.
go ahead.
Yeah, so one of my concerns is I know that you've called in before. You used to call in a lot, and then you stopped. I guess maybe this was around the time that maybe you were going through, whatever it was you were going through. However, if you are on a quest to be as godly as possible, I don't know that God would tell someone who's asking for help to get the F away from God. I don't know if God would do that.
Well, I'm not God, number one. Number two, I understand what you're saying, but like I said, I'm not trying to be morally right. I would rather people look at me as morally wrong and just look at me and say, wow, but you know what? Even though Chris is morally wrong, Chris keeps winning. So whatever the heck Chris is doing, it works. So, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah,
I just,
see, and
you know
so
what I
and
mean?
so let me just cut you off right there. So that was one
Go
of my
ahead.
concerns. The second concern is that you're talking about having intercourse and producing children out of wedlock. And I don't think that that is in the commandments.
Okay, you make a very good point. The issue is this. I don't go by the Ten Commandments, right? Because the Ten Commandments weren't first. What was first was Father Abraham, right? And so Abraham, when he was born, he wasn't circumcised at 8 years old. You understand? So Abraham is the father of those who are circumcised and those who are uncircumcised. Okay, and so by the time we got to the Ten Commandments, that's a whole nother choice, a whole nother,
Listen, hold
you
on.
know.
Even if you go
Mhm.
by the 40 principles of Ma'at, having intercourse willy nilly and producing children out of wedlock, I don't know which principle of God it is to have non committal babies all around the place, like you said that you want to do. And I think that these are things that you must speak with your psychological professional about. When is your next appointment?
Tomorrow.
Okay. I want you to bring these things up about, this penis that you feel that you're going to grow, the XY chromosome, and this, because I would love for your psychological professional to hear these thoughts and to work with you on these things.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
I'll
thank
think
you.
about it. I'm a pathological liar too, so I might say to you, "Yep, sure," and I might not do it. But it just depends on how I feel at the moment. If I hear from God to do such a thing, then I'll do it. If I hear from God not, then I won't. And that's just how I do things.
So
So
you're a pathological liar?
yes, I might be lying to you. Yeah, I might be. I really don't know
How do you not know if you're lying?
because I just say whatever the fuck I want to say. I don't necessarily, what I mean. Like at that moment, I just say what I feel like I want to say. I'm not really thinking about anything else.
So are you lying right now about talking to your therapist about this or not?
I might be. I might just be. But you know what? We haven't even gotten to her yet, so I can't really say. But what I
All
can
right.
tell you is that I am a liar, so you can't trust everything that I say.
All right. Thank you so
You,
much for
and
calling in.
one more
Thank
thing,
you.
you're gonna have to sense my heart.
You know what? I don't like being toyed with. I don't like games being played with me. I don't like that. Who would like that?
Are you sure about that? You're a woman. All you women, that's all you do is play games. Are you sure about that, or are you lying to me now?
You and I got ovaries just the same. So if I'm a woman, you a woman too. What's the
Not
difference?
for long.
Yeah, you and I both got ovaries, right? And I saw your picture on Facebook. You got big breasts as well. So, what's the difference between you and I if I'm a woman?
I can tell you this. I don't have those breasts anymore because I had a surgery. Um, and I can
You're
tell you that it's
lying right
true.
now. You're lying.
No, I did get
Because
a
if you
surgery. I
jumped
did.
up and down right now, we could hear them flapping on the phone.
No, look, I gotta.
We hear them.
The
We
only
hear them
thing is,
flapping. I hear
no,
them
that's
right
me slapping
now.
my chest.
That's them flapping up and down. We hear them.
No,
Anyway,
I
thank you
gotta.
so much for calling in. You have a very great rest of your day.
God bless. Okay, bye.
All right. How did we get here? How did we get here? Listen, just Hannah, you can go ahead and call in. The number is right there. Cause this is the call we were talking about UPS. I don't know how we got into imaginary people outside of Western Union following homeless people and giving them 57, 50, 70, 50, 50, 20. My bad. Just Hannah, go ahead because I don't know what is going on. We waiting for you, Hannah. 323-488-3149. I was not expecting this broadcast to be this. Lilani saying thank you. Listen, irritability and aggressiveness, reckless disregard for safety of others, consistent irresponsibility. Let's see, failure to conform to social norms with respect to lawful behaviors, deceitfulness as indicated by repeated lying, use of aliases, or conning others for personal profit or pleasure. Lots, so much going on. Hannah, listen, dear, I'm ready. I was already listen. This Hannah, please call in so that we can hear. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. The I called this person. The line is closed. Let me open up the line. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. All right. The line is open, Hannah. You can go ahead. I forgot the subject too. All right. Let's see. You're on the ear with Tanya. What's your name?
Hey, Tanya, it's Hannah from the Bronx again.
It's who?
Hannah from the Bronx.
Hey, Hannah. You're just Hannah in the comments?
Yes.
All right. So you were saying that you were diagnosed schizophrenic. What is it that you want to add to the conversation today?
Okay, so just a little history about schizophrenic. It's the diagnosis is different from guys. Guys get it earlier than women. Women get it in our late 20s. So I was diagnosed 2016 as a schizophrenic. I was a normal girl. Schizophrenic also runs in my family. It's 1 in 8. It's one in 8 persons gets schizophrenic, and
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother had 8 kids. My mom was a carrier. She didn't get it, but I was. Just a little history on that. But yeah, so I was diagnosed in 2016. Normal, average girl, good grades in school. Schizophrenia comes through stress. At the time, I was going through a lot with my mom. We were homeless, and I went upstate to live with my dad. And I had an episode. An episode is basically like a psychotic break, meaning that you experience hallucinations, you experience these voices, and you're not able to live on your own.
Okay.
So what happened with me was there's different psychosis, Tanya. You have people wanting to be from the FBI. You have religious psychosis, meaning that you think the devil's coming to get you. You know, angels, devils, certain things. So mine was diagnosed as schizophrenia with hallucinations tendencies. So meaning that mine is a little bit higher, like a level up, because without my medication, I can't function on my own due to my hallucinations. So my hallucinations involve with seeing things like it smelled like fire burning, but through the ignorance of my family, they didn't understand my mental illness at first, because when I had my episode, my dad, who's a preacher, he hasn't even finished high school. So when I had my episode, my sister, the only one who graduated from college, she recognized like, hey, this isn't. They had like this sort of seance as if I was demon possessed, but that wasn't the case. I was literally having a psychotic episode. I was screaming, the devil's gonna get me. I see demons, and it was one of those things. But my sister pointed out, because she took psychology, she's an English major but minor in psychology. She noticed that my symptoms. It was hallucinations. I was doing these so-called deliverances, actions as if if I do something, they'll go away. So my sister seen it, and I was put into I think, what was it, Binghamton, psychological type of, what do you call those places? The institution. I literally have a therapist, and so mine is religious psychosis. Mm-hmm. When I was going to therapy and everything, we came to a conclusion that those voices that I'm hearing, they're not God. Because first off, God is love. Mm-hmm. And he don't speak through audio. He speaks through his words. We came to a conclusion about that.
Okay.
And we came to a conclusion that if I take my medication, I can function as a normal human being.
Okay.
And just because I take it, even though my dosage, because they put me on 10, and through risperidone and benstropine. Benstropine is for anxiety. Risperidone is for the psychotic to keep the hallucinations down and the voices. Mm-hmm. So they started playing with mine. I was doing the shot at first, and then I transformed, and not transformed, but I grew into like, hey, they offered like, hey, we have it in pill form. So I'm on 0.5 benstropine, and I'm on 0.5 risperidone.
Okay. And so you wanted to call in when the other caller was speaking. Why?
Only because I don't think that what she was saying was schizophrenia. She might not even be diagnosed, because any person who goes through therapy revolving those voices, and that's God's voice, that's not true. That's an undiagnosed person. Because going through therapy, I realized God wouldn't tell me to kill myself. God wouldn't say I'll go into hell. God wouldn't say to stab this person or that person. That's what the voices is telling me. God, that's not God.
Okay. Got you. Mm-hmm. So you think the person may have been lying about even being in therapy?
Yeah, she might actually have a mental illness and not even be professionally diagnosed.
Okay.
Just with that, it might be a hormone imbalance. It might be something, but she hasn't. That's not schizophrenia. That's not a diagnosed person, because anybody who's been through therapy knows that even the voices that are being said to you, that they're not true.
Okay. Got you. Got you. Well, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate you calling in and giving your perspective and point of view. I had no idea that this would evolve into the conversation we're having right now. And hopefully we can get a
Mhm.
video in before the day is over because I want to talk about some of the I want to talk about a video about that preacher who anointed a person with phlegm.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. You know, if when a person has APD and all of this other stuff and they tell untruth, you never really know what is true or not. Also, I appreciate
Very.
you calling in. Continue to take your medication and stay on top of that. We appreciate your perspective. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good.
All right, bye-bye. Okay. All right. Listen. Let me go and see if I could get L Martin's box and get the stuff inside the box and see about what time this pickup is going to happen because now at this point it is 3:32 and the boxes have still not been picked up. I've not received any phone call. Mm, all right. I've not received any phone call. So, um all right. Thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you for the people who tagged UPS and asked them to make this right. I'm going to check my DMs on the website and see. So L Martin, let me see. Let me check my inbox. No further no further communication on they said they've escalated it. Let me go to Twitter and see how it's been handled. L Martin, you have $10. It looks like so I have to figure out how to do that because you paid for shipping and if I get it inside this box, then you're not so then you can the shipping cost will come off. So let me go to Twitter real quick. This has been unbelievable. This whole day, I don't even know what is going on. Let me Twitter TW. Here we go. All right. So no further here. All right. Here we go. Hannah, best of luck to you. Best of luck to everybody out there. I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully we can get a video in today. All right, Tanya TKO, and I'm out. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself is one advocating for yourself. And not taking terrible service laying down. That's all I'm going to say on that. Tanya TKO.